Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bjorn and I am in the Caribbean nation of St. Kitts and Nevis at the moment, my home country. Here, my friends, I have big news for you, breaking news coming out of the UK for you today. The UK has expanded its ETA, electronic travel authorization system, to 83 other countries, including Americans and Canadians. So Americans and Canadians will now need ETA, electronic travel authorization, before they enter the UK, and 83 other countries will also need that starting in January 8, 2025, my friends. 83 other countries. Now, these countries include my home country of St. Kitts and Nevis, Antigua and Barbuda, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana. Wait, let me just see if Trinidad and Tobago is on the list, because they have a list here of countries. Let me just see. I have to back check that for you. But 83 other countries, my friends. And this is big news, because what is an ETA? An electronic transfer authorization is something you have to apply for online before you travel to a country. So starting January 8th, everybody who is on this list, 83 other countries, including America and Canada and St. Kitts and Nevis, my country, will have to go online and apply for an ETA, which is, they will have to go on the UK website, look for the link, fill in their pictures, where they're staying, how long they're staying. All of that will have to go on the system, my friends. How does this ETA work? I would have traveled to Kenya, Africa, and Kenya recently did that some months ago, that you need an ETA to travel to Kenya. And how they did that, you have to go online and apply, and they would charge you money. So the UK is looking to make money, my friends. They're looking to make money off of tourists. And you can't blame the UK, because every country reserves the right to do what they want to do with their country. But I am surprised that Americans and Canadians will now need a visa, not a visa, a electronic travel authorization. And that can be like a visa, because you can fill it out and you can have visa free to UK. But now that you have the ETA, electronic travel authorization system, in place starting January next year, you can apply online, pay your money, and then be refused. Once they don't, they have to approve that online, which they said will take about 3 days for them to approve before they grant you access to the country. I did that to go to Kenya when I was traveling up to the UK the other day. Before I first arrived in Africa, I had to fill out an ETA, and it took several days. I actually was approved on the airport when traveling, because I had booked my flight already, and I wasn't approved yet. When I was at the airport, I checked my email, and luckily they would have approved it the same morning before I was supposed to travel. So this ETA is no joke, my friends. But what I am surprised with is the UK now is saying to Americans and Canadians, if you have an American passport and you have a Canadian passport, they are saying now that you will need an ETA before you travel to the UK. And the European Union countries, all of them, will need this coming next year, April 2025. They will need an ETA as well. So the UK is cashing in on money. This is all about money, my friends, because you have to pay a fee online when you fill out the ETA application and send it to them. So the government will raise revenue from tourists even before you travel. And this is a smart way of raising money from tourists that has a visa-free access, because if I want to go to the UK today, I can just book a ticket and I will go visa free. They will not charge me any money. They will just stamp my passport at the airport. But starting January, I will have to fill out an ETA online, pay a fee with my debit or credit card. That is what they're saying on their system. Pay a fee with your debit and credit card, either one, and they have to approve you before you enter the country. So everybody who have visa-free access to the UK will soon have to pay money to the UK government in order to enter the country. So imagine how much money that will raise, my friends, while we in the Caribbean, we continue to accept Americans, Canadians, and European citizens visa free. They don't have to pay anything. They just come, book their ticket, come to the country, and stay in a hotel. So the government is not raising any revenue from them. I am recommending that we do the same to them. We starting next year, I am recommending that my government in St. Kitts and Nevis, and also the government in Antigua and Barbuda, in Barbados, in Trinidad, they do the same thing. They should do an electronic travel authorization to all Americans, all Canadians, and all European and British citizens. They should pay a fee, come online, pay a fee to the country, the government, before they enter the country. That will be a way for us to raise revenue. Let us do the same thing that they're doing. We have to fight fire with fire, my friends. Let us follow them. We can't afford to, we're a poor country. We can't afford to allow these people to come to our country visa free, don't pay anything, and then when our own people travel to their country, they want visas. Now, my friends, let's move to Jamaica. Unfortunately, those countries like Jamaica, Kenya, South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, those countries that previously needed a visa. If you need a visa to go to the UK right now, starting next year, January, you will still need a visa to go. So you will continue to do what you're accustomed to, apply for a visa to go to the UK. This ETA, travel, electronic travel authorization, does not apply to you. You will have to apply for a visa. So Jamaicans, if you're watching, you will have to continue to apply like how you did it in the past, to apply for a UK visa. Only those countries that have visa-free access to the UK right now, starting next year, they will have to apply for ETA online. They pull up the link online, whatever the link will be. They will produce that link soon. They pull up the link online and they fill out the form. They put their picture and they pay a fee to enter the UK. But sadly, Jamaica, remember I did a video about Jamaica. The King Charles III is Jamaica's head of state. So the King of England is Jamaica's head of state, but Jamaica will still need a visa to go to the UK. That doesn't make no sense. I did a video on that. It's a very popular video. It got something like 30 something thousand views. You could check that out on my channel. It's in the popular video section. You just go on my channel and you will see in the popular videos. Yeah, it's about number 3 or 4 on the list. But Jamaica, I explained in length that I don't agree that Jamaica should need a visa to go to the UK, because the King is Jamaica's head of state. King of England, King Charles III, is Jamaica's head of state, but Jamaica still need a visa. to go to the UK, my friends. Make it make sense. It doesn't make no sense to me. No sense. So I'm saying to those of you watching from the UK, if I was in government, I would write into law that you will need a visa to come to my country because I need an ETA to go to yours. Sorry, you will need an ETA to come to my country because I need an ETA to go to yours. And Namibia in Africa did something similar. A lot of countries was getting visa-free access to Namibia, but Namibia wasn't getting visa-free access to those countries. So what Namibia did, stop all of that. Namibia said all countries who come to our country visa-free, but we need a visa to go to theirs, they will need a visa now. And that is how you have to do international relations, because people don't respect countries that they can just walk all over. So St. Kitts and Nevis, Antigua, Barbados, all the Caribbean islands, even Jamaica. Jamaica, you shouldn't allow British citizens and Americans to come to your country visa free. Just walk in your airport and enjoy the beaches and culture of Jamaica. When you have to go and apply for a visa, pay one whole heap of money to get to their country, and you're not even sure if they're going to approve the visa. That shouldn't happen, Jamaicans. So if you're watching from the Jamaican government, make sure to apply some visa upon them. Make sure that they need visa to come to your country, and then and only then will they show you respect that you need. We know Jamaica is a country, a strong country. You shouldn't put up with that. Shouldn't put up with that. I also did a video some time ago about the Caribbean Citizenship by Investment program, how the Europeans are trying to destroy that. This is a way, this ETA that they're going to do, electronic travel authorization, is a way to weaken the Caribbean economies and weaken the citizenship by investment program, their revenue earner. Because if somebody applies for citizenship ship for St. Kitts and Nevis or Antigua or St. Lucia or Grenada, and they get that passport and then they apply for an ETA to come to the UK, and the UK said, no, we're not approving it, then that person would not get into the country, but they bought that passport from a Caribbean nation just to get into the UK. So they will see that as useless. They would have wasted their money. So that is a smart way of the UK dealing with that problem and still make money at the same time. But guess what? We need money too. These Caribbean island nations are small but strong. We are proud and strong. Our independence slogan in St. Kitts and Nevis, our independence is coming the 19th of September, and the slogan is, together a people proud and strong, independence 41. Let me repeat that. Together a people proud and strong, independence 41. That is our independence slogan for this year. So I'm saying to all Caribbean people, if you're watching from Africa, you're watching from Caribbean, Black Americans, Black Canadian, Black European, Black British, let me say this to you. The mission of my channel is to bridge the gap between Africa and the Caribbean. So I need your help. I need you to subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it with all your friends and family, and comment your thoughts on this video. Why should you do that? You should do that because together we are a people proud and strong. Let us celebrate unity. Unity starting today, my friends. Let us unite, because together We are a people proud and strong. St. Kitts and Nevis this year will celebrate Independence 41. You see how it rhymes, my friend? The mission of my channel is to bridge the gap between Africa and the Caribbean islands. Black America, Black Europeans, we are one people separated by slavery and colonialism. My name is Bjorn, and I'll see you again in the next video, my friends. Together, a people proud and strong. Much love. Bye-bye for now, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye-bye.